Okay, let's talk about this big trade. A big trade. A trade happened. Something happened. Okay, Max Pacioretty is now a member of these guys, the Vegas Golden Knights. So what Vegas has done is they've picked up a 30 goal scorer for Thomas Tatar, Nick Suzuki, and a 2019 second round pick. I believe is what else was in there. Yeah, 2019 second round pick. Now, it's a steep price to pay for Max Pacioretty because Pacioretty is a 30 goal scorer. What this does for the attack of the of Vegas is impressive. Now, Montreal doesn't come out of this with nothing. They get a guy in Tatar who can score 20 goals a year, maybe 25. But I'm saying right now, Pacioretty, welcome to Vegas, and I'm sure he'll sign a long-term extension there. It does make me wonder. So Vegas has been tied to Erik Karlsson talk. Does this take them out of Erik Karlsson territory? Does this mean they won't potentially look at Karlsson now that they've got Pacioretty, or are they trying to hit a home run? Are they going to go back, circle back with Ottawa, and are they looking at what Ottawa would want for Karlsson? Might they take on a Bobby Ryan contract too? I'm wearing a Vegas jersey and hat because I think Vegas wins this trade. The team that gets the best player, in my mind, wins the trade. Now, before anybody thinks I'm burying Montreal, I will say this. Nick Suzuki is an excellent prospect, and he's a center. And Montreal needed prospects at center. I know they've got Paling. I know they've got Kokanyemi. But you know what? You can't have too many centers. If you look at Nashville, you look at Pittsburgh, you look at teams in the NHL that have done well, usually they have a lot of centers. You look at Washington winning a Stanley Cup this year. Was it Backstrom? No, it was Kuznetsov and Backstrom. You have to have that 1-2 punch down the middle, and if you have that depth behind it, it's all the better come playoff time. So Montreal is rebuilding. This is absolutely a sign that Montreal's rebuilding, and Pacioretty will be very happy to be out of Montreal. That golf tournament, that was just so uncomfortable, and you could tell that Molson and Bergevin didn't really want to be there. They just didn't want the PR nightmare of not going to this golf tournament that's for charity. So Vegas, in my eyes, hands down, wins this trade. If you're a Golden Knights fan and you're watching this and you're not familiar with Pacioretty, he is a goal scorer. He also has been a leader, so he's been a captain in Montreal. So while Vegas doesn't have a captain, and they seem to be happy without one, Pacioretty could be an excellent captain. And I would peg Pacioretty on a Vegas team where he doesn't have any pressure and he can just enjoy himself and not be in that fishbowl that you have with the Montreal media. I could see him scoring 30 goals, 65 points. Now, Tatar for Montreal, I could see 20, 25 goals, maybe 50 points for him. It's a good deal for Montreal in that they get a prospect, they get a draft pick, and they get a roster player. And this is exactly what Bergevin was probably looking for Pacioretty all along. Now, I don't know if he wanted a first and dropped that demand, and I'm not sure if this was Bergevin being told by ownership, look, we got to get this done. This has to finish. This has to be over. All of the Montreal Canadiens promotional material for this year was out, and Pacioretty wasn't anywhere to be found on any of it. It looks bad when your captain isn't on any of it, and it shows you don't really intend to keep him around. So there you go. The Montreal Canadiens have traded Pacioretty. It's happened. Maybe this is the first domino to fall. It's before training camp. Maybe we'll have another deal this week. I want to know what you guys think. I'm excited for this. This makes things fun now. This is a big move. Finally, a name has moved for the first time in a couple of months. It feels like it's been a while since a big name moved. And I'm telling you, if Pacioretty's out there with Stastny, if Pacioretty ends up on that first line, yeah, you guys thought you had a good first line last year. Your wings just got that much stronger. So for McPhee, he may be looking at the Tatar trade and saying, you know what, I may have bungled it. That may be what it is, because I can't see any other reason why Tatar's the one being included, unless Montreal saw his age, how many years he's got left, his contract, and they went, yeah, we'll take that. So big news if you're a Montreal fan, huge news if you're a Vegas fan, and this could very well be a move that helps prevent Vegas from taking a dive in the standings, and it could very well be the kind of move you make if you're going to woo Erik Karlsson into signing a long-term deal. You say, you know what? We just got Pacioretty. We signed him to a long-term contract. Why don't you come on down and play in Vegas? So, again, Karlsson doesn't want to play in Canada. I keep seeing Canuck fans talking about Karlsson to the Canucks. God bless him, but it's not happening. Vegas makes sense, or somewhere in California makes the most sense, because I can't see him being traded to an East Coast team. I don't see Ottawa wanting to do that. So again, this may be the first trade towards other trades, and maybe this frees up some other moves. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I'm excited. Something happened. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. Just happened upon this video, and something happened. And it's kind of glorious, and yet for people on the East Coast, they're going to be getting woke up and go, what? Congratulations. Pacioretty is now a Vegas Golden Knight. Tatar goes to Montreal. Suzuki's now in their pipeline, and they get a draft pick. Both teams kind of win, but instantaneously, I see this as an upgrade for Vegas, and that could be bad news for the rest of the Pacific Division. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.